Hello and welcome back, South Coast HD fam. As you can see, today we are here at the Margate Museum and we have this very wonderful lady right here next to me. Can you please just tell us a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you're doing here today?
Thank you so much. And firstly, Jay, I'd like to thank you guys and the whole team, the crew, for this opportunity. It's such an honor.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, and you look stunning.
You too. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, my name is Aphandulwa. My surname is Nyesi. Aphandulwa Nyesi, umachabalala, umshengu, dongalamavuso. I'm from Harding, a very small town in KwaZulu-Natal. So I was born and bred there in Harding.
Okay, and then, so today we are here to talk about your musical journey. How did you get into music, like being from such a small town? How did music come about for you?
Honestly, nami ngabona nje sengisemculweni. This whole music thing, I guess it started at church, like most artists, most musicians, where you are part of Sunday school, then the next thing you are part of the church choir, then the next thing we are born out, okay, I think there's something there. Yeah. So I can say it started at church, then it elevated when I went to university, at the University of Forte. So from there, you know that there are extramural activities. Yeah. There are shows, there are performances that happen there for students. So I took part in that, and I joined what most students from university would know as Foahebe, which means Forte at her best. Okay. So I joined as a singer, a musician. So from my first performance, I saw how people received me. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I think I can sing though.
I think so. I think maybe. So.
I think I can sing. So it started from church, then elevated once I went to university.
Yeah. And then from university onwards, you know, you've had this exciting journey of going on to Idols and then moving on to Clash of the Choirs. How was that journey, you know, like for you to transition from just being in varsity singing and then on such a big stage, a national stage, to then present yourself?
It's an interesting journey because once I was at university, I also joined the university choir, the Alice Campus University Choir, where we sang choral music. So most of my life I've been singing choral, you know, the notes, the score sheet. Yeah. So when I went to university, now I was exposed to things like R&B because my first performance was, I think, Beyonce, Ave Maria. So Jennifer Hudson, your Whitney Houston's. Then I think from there are people who were in the institution who are like, okay, I'm a producer, I'm trying to learn how to produce, I need a vocalist. So this whole thing started there when I could actually explore other genres. I explored deep house, Afro house. Then the next thing, it dawned upon me that, okay, people are celebrating my music, you know, everyone is surprised that this person can actually sing. So I was like, okay, let me test myself. Yeah. I think the journey now, having to enter for Idols, having to enter for Clash of the Choirs, was me trying to test my capabilities because sometimes we are back home, we are being celebrated, but you're like, okay, let me test myself. Can I really do this? Because once you are exposed to platforms like Clash of the Choirs, Idols, you actually meet other artists, other musicians. So that's when you can see that, are you actually good or you good because you are the only one there back home? Or, you know, so at least be amongst other like-minded people to see that, okay, are you still on the right track? So it has been an interesting journey, nerve-wracking.
I can imagine.
I was doubtful at times. I was like, should I do this, should I not? But I want to, you know, experience a big stage production, you know, cameras, lights, and it comes with a lot of experience because now you learn the process of production, you learn how to present yourself on stage, you learn how to perform, you learn how to prepare, to dress up. So it was an eye-opening journey. There's a lot of pressure, so you also learn how to survive, you know, how to handle pressure because it's touch and go. touch and go. One moment you have to go for lunch, the next thing you're shooting, the next thing it's an interview. So that discipline, so I can say it enhanced discipline, it enhanced creativity, it enhanced communication, presenting skills, because I'm a shy person.
Oh, never would have told. You wouldn't say.
Exactly, you know, right?
So but you just have to, you know, like just carry yourself.
But because
like,
you have to.
We just talk like that, guys. It comes so naturally to us, but on the inside, your heart's beating.
It was nerve-wracking. It was tiring because now the sleeping hours have reduced.
Yeah.
You have to rehearse. I mean, but it's a beautiful journey at the same time. It's a bittersweet journey. As much as there's pressure, you are tired, you are exhausted, but now you're doing what you love.
Exactly.
You're actually learning from other artists, other musicians, from the crew. The works, it's lovely, you know. So yeah, I realized maybe I'm born for this. That's when I realized maybe I'm born for this, but we will see how
still testing it out. So putting your toe in and seeing how it goes. But by the sounds of it, like by everything that you've achieved and, you know, like how far you've pushed yourself as someone who is a shy person, it sounds like you've been doing very well. You know, like you've been doing so good for yourself.
Thank you.
And then just to like touch back on, you know, like you said, like you're being from Harding and the impact, you know, when you're coming back home, you feel like you're more celebrated this side. How has, you know, from coming back from Clash of the Choirs, Idols, to coming back home and coming back to your community, how has that journey been? You know, like how has that impacted you as a person as well? You know, coming back to the coast and now being back in like your own community and being a changed person from when you've left. How's that been?
It's a ball of mixed emotions. Because now a lot of people, like, I was more of like a reserved person, stay indoors kind of person, especially back home in Harding. So when I came back from, like, I think most people, it was a bit difficult to believe Utaibo, because they call me, my nickname is Upepe. They were like, Upepe is on Idols. Upepe is actually singing, you know. So some would actually celebrate, some would actually tell me that we always knew that you had a gift, you know. But we're like, I'm glad you finally did this. And you get, you know, back then at school, in university, some would say, you need to pursue idols, you need to pursue these competitions, you need to test out yourself. So they would come back with feedback that I'm glad you finally did this thing and we are proud of you. But some, you know, they are still
in disbelief, basically.
But okay, she's actually doing this. Then we have those who are generally supporting, you know, the dream, who are actually there sending texts. We are proud of you. Keep on pushing. If there are opportunities, you know, there's an opportunity. Can you try this out? Like I have, you know, these people who are such a big support system. Then, so I don't want to let them down. You know, and I don't want to live with regrets. So it's one of the reasons that I test out and try out, you know, these platforms, because I don't want to imagine myself, what if I tried this thing? What would have happened? So yeah, I don't want to let my people down. So like mostly it has been me recording, being in studio, pushing the music online on the digital stores, your Spotify's, your Beatport, your Apple Music. So now I'm stepping into a zone where now I want to look into performances. So I haven't been really big on that. So it has been mostly in my hometown in Harding. Like recently we had, you know, a Harding Music Festival. There's a place called Ngqobe where they're actually trying to push talent, to showcase, you know, some of the talents that we have within, you know, our small town. So it has been mostly that. I haven't been really big on performing, like, especially the side, Potchefstroom. You know, South Coast it has been mostly Harding. So now this is where now I'm like, okay, let me try this out. I think now I'm comfortable. Now maybe I've gained confidence. Now I'm a less shy. So let's try this thing out. So
you can put out feelers now. and see how it goes for you.
Yeah.
But that's genuinely so amazing. I'm very excited to hear you sing.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait.
No
I
pressure.
can't wait.
No pressure.
None at all. None at all. I'm not going to judge you.
Okay. So you can actually become like a vocalist. Often by backup sing.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
Yes. Come on, like unleash.
Yeah. I'll do the ad-libs in the back. It's like, yeah, yes.
Unleash. Don't hide your talents.
No more. Not anymore,
It
guys.
stops now. It ends today.
Yeah. I'm going to become a
and
singer.
now.
I'm going to do backup vocals.
Not just a singer, a superstar.
A superstar.
I mean, you have the
You
look.
see, my
stunning.
energy is just flowing. With your journey going forward, what are your plans for the future?
Oh my goodness. It's a scary thought. Sometimes it's depressing in the sense that you're just trying to like measure out how far am I, where am I going, do I even have the tools? Because one of, the pivotal aspect of being like a musician or a brand, you need a very strong team, which now you guys will share the same vision. So I'm working towards that, praying and hoping for like a solid team that so that, but at the same time, I'm at a stage where I need to see growth because now this thing is gradually moving from being, a Sunday school choral singer to performing on big stages, like Idols, Clash of the Choirs, now recording my own music because now there's songwriting also. I need to enhance and fine tune. Yes, I try to write my own songs and it's a learning process because now I'm Ngafisa one day, to be mentioned amongst the greats in terms of songwriting. So now moving forward, I'm hoping for more collaborations from, Ozagwe to local artists, Sikule Sonke to, well-established artists. So I'd like to collaborate more, venture into different genres, also, and mostly, enhance my performance, my performing skills, and put myself out there because I also have an interest in things like acting.
Yes.
Look into that, like any form of creativity, any form of art. So, yes.
Broaden your horizons. That's very good. And if people want to get in touch with you, where can they find you?
All right. Ngiyatholakala. You can check me out on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. And I'm on LinkedIn. So on LinkedIn, you will search for Aphandulwa Nyesi. Then on all other socials, your Instagrams, your TikToks, I'm Aphandulwa, then underscore. Not underscore the word, but underscore. So it's Aphandulwa underscore on all social media platforms. Also, my music is available on online digital platforms. Your Spotify, your Apple Music, your Beatport, your TrackSource. So you'll just search for Aphandulwa, and I have a music video which I just released of my single, Shona Malanga. Please check it out on YouTube. So just search it for Aphandulwa, then that's that. And please reach out, let's chat, like especially artists who want to work, let's chat about it and see what is status big. It would be such a great honor because the more the merrier.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for having this interview with us and for sharing a little bit more about your life and, like your journey into music and inspiring the young people out there who want to go down the same road that you have gone and showing them that it's possible, to do such great things, even if you come from a small town and you're a bit shy, a bit more reserved. But like with prayer and all that, we can just push through everything.
Yeah, God will see us through, guys.
He will always see us through.
But
thank you so much. And South Coast fam, make sure to catch her live performance on Triple R.
Thank you.